Welcome to Brickleback, and today we're taking a look at this JIE-STAR military Chinook. Oh yeah. It's not Lego. Yeah. Stay tuned to the end of the video where you'll find out what could be the new JIE-STAR minifigure. Here it is, there's the legs to it. You have to wait for the rest. Okay, let's have a quick look at this box then of this JIE-STAR Chinook. If you don't know what JIE-STAR are, they're just basically a Lego clone brand that focuses mainly on military sets. This is JIE-STAR Ch-47 Chinook transport helicopter. Set number 29005, 6+, counter terrorism unit, 201 pieces. Which also includes the pieces that are actually in the minifigure. And it's part of the SWAT counter-terrorism unit. Not too sure why SWAT would have a military chopper that's still tan, but there you go, here's the back of the box. Some other sets here we might take a look at in future. Pretty cool, pretty nice. Indeed, yes. Twin screw. Well, you'd expect that for a Chinook. The cockpit, as we did, what it says here is Chinook transport aircraft by the American Boeing Research and Development and Manufacture is a kind of multifunctional and twin engine, twin screw, medium-sized transport helicopter. Whoa, amazing. State of the Enterprise through the IS 09001 quality system certification, so you know it's good. Right, the box is gone, it's time for a speed build. And there's the set complete. Oh, the back propeller rotors come off, don't worry about that. We'll get to that in a minute and what's happened there, don't worry about that. So, there is our set complete. Oh come on, what? I said speed build. You can just see every single piece going down. Come on now. Speed build. Yeah. So here it is, Chinook, complete and built. Cost me £7 in a charity shop, which is a bit more than what I'd actually want to pay for this. Maybe I want to pay like £4. Kind of. £7's okay, but £5, yes. £4, great. But it cost me £7, and that is actually the recommended retail price of this if you buy it on AliExpress. So, long story short, what do we say about this transport Chinook? Well, it doesn't transport very much, we'll get to that in a minute, but let's just give it a slow 360, try and sort that rotor out, which is broken. Let me try and find something to stick that back together. Yeah, just a quick note about that, these parts are fine, we'll get to the quality in a minute, but nothing wrong with these parts, but the original one I trod on, and that's why it snapped. And then I replaced it with a really rubbish Lego clone, possibly Best Lock or some other crappy brand, which is really awful quality, and it just snapped because of that. But it should be grey like the rest of them. So we'll take a higher up view in a minute, but let's just take a little look at the outside, see any details we've got here. So you can see there's a Technic brick there, Technic Star brick, and we've got these little Lego Star headlights. Most of these parts are Lego copied moulds, apart from these white propeller pieces, which are possibly unique to JIE-STAR, well not unique to JIE-STAR, but a JIE-STAR design. I've not seen them in other sets. And then we have, what else do we have? That is not on Lego, not moulds inventory. So we've got these pieces here along there. I should show you those in a Creo set, which is a company, well, a brick brand that was made by Oxford, a Korean brand. So I'm just showing you this Oxford produced vehicle really quickly because this is the brand that many of these Lego clones copy because they're from Korea. I don't know if it's North or South Korea, but many of these brick companies, they copy most of the parts from Oxford. So when Lego comes along and say, hey, you're copying us, they say, oh no, we're not copying Lego, we're copying Oxford. Take up with them, nothing to do with us. But anyway, on this set here, you see these pieces here, wrong colour, because I mixed them up. Let's just get that bit off. This piece here is not a Lego piece, this is an Oxford design, which has been taken by many other brick companies like Woma, Blocktech, JIE-STAR and all the rest of them. But if you want to know where this comes from, it comes from Oxford. Same as these light bricks here, headlight pieces. So you see a whole bunch of those lined up on the sides. But apart from that and this piece here, everything else is Lego copied moulds, and the rotor of course, obviously. The rotors and these triangle pieces and this piece here are all Oxford, and the wheels are Oxford copies. And these pieces here, I don't know who made those originally, these rotor pieces, but everything else is Lego copied moulds, so it is basically a Lego clone. And the very Lego-like minifigure, which we'll take a look at in a minute, is also basically makes this a Lego clone or Lego knockoff rather than an alternative brick brand, technically. So there we go. Obviously Lego doesn't do military, so let's just do another 360. Very old classic sort of Lego design parts there. They're quite nice. So we'll just do a quick 360. So it's called transport, but it doesn't actually transport very much because one, you can't actually get in to the cockpit very easily or into this area at all. And I actually had to, when I built it, move these two plates here. So there's a 4x4 plate there and a 4x6 plate here, and they were the other way around, which made it literally possible to get this front piece off to even get a minifigure inside. So I switched those over when I built it. So if you get the set, I suggest you do the same. And then these window panel pieces here, they don't hold in at all, they're wedged in with a bit of paper, I think I put them in there, so they need to be glued together. But apart from that quality issue, all the parts are actually very Lego-like when they fit together. And it has that sort of nice sort of ABS plastic sort of finish to it. There you go. So get a wobble cam activated so we can take a higher look at it. There you go. There it is from above. But yeah, it's not. It looks alright from the outside, but it has no accessibility and no ability to transport anything without great difficulty by ripping it to pieces. I mean, if you built it the way they told you, you're better off just ripping off the bottom plates to actually get in there. But let's open it up and have a little look inside and see what we can actually fit in there when we actually get inside. Need to get a screwdriver and just dig it in and smash it to pieces to get in there. No. Right, let's open the top up. So to open the top up, it's a bit fiddly. Got to pull this plate off here first, which kind of comes out forward like that. Still no way to get inside there, so you've got to take this piece off as well. Still no way to get inside there, so we've got to take these pieces off as well to reveal the knot with this set minifigure. Oh, supposed to wait to the end of the video to show you the new JIE-STAR minifigures. Sorry about that. Ruined. There we go. So now we've got enough access to get inside. It's got a little chair inside there. Again, an Oxford copied mould there with the chair with a hole in it. That's an Oxford design. Very similar Lego wheel, but it has like a kind of tiny straight bit at the bottom. So let's get our actual minifigure that comes with the set and put him inside. Once we dismount the whole entire thing. Could you imagine going to an airfield and seeing somebody have to get into a helicopter and rip the thing to pieces to get inside? Yeah, not good. There he is, sits inside like that. I'm not going to put it all back together yet. There he is. He sits inside there quite comfortably once he's inside, but the child is not going to be able to get that out. No. So like I say, I rebuilt this piece here to give access to the top. But if you didn't want to take the whole entire thing apart, the best way is to get to the bottom, which isn't very easy. So I've pulled, oops, get back in there. So I've pulled the panels off, and I suggest you leave this one on actually at the front because that's where the seat is, and I've just disattached the seat, undone the seat, and now it doesn't fit in. That orange piece doesn't belong in there, but I lost the original piece, so I swapped it out. So leave that piece on there like that. Oh, it's all going wrong. But once you remove this plate, kind of all these pieces here, very loose. But once you do get it off, you can fit some minifigures inside, sideways. So how many figures can be fit inside the back there? You can fit. So we can fit 3 Lego sized minifigures inside there, and then 1 minifigure inside. So it holds 4 people, but it's just the access to get into it is completely ridiculous and not very good, in my opinion. Right, let's take a look at the minifigures and take a minifigure that comes with the set and these new JIE-STAR ones, and then we'll round up the review. There's a minifigure that comes with this set, and it's basically a Lego copy, pretty much. The only difference between these minifigures and the Lego ones is the hexagon shapes for the back of the legs and the bottom of the head. The hole in the head is hexagon shaped as well. I'm not going to pull it off at the moment. And then to the left here, we have the new, what I believe to be the new JIE-STAR minifigure. Here it is, because they can't sell this one in the UK legally because it's copies. It basically breaks Lego's 3D patent copyright, even though it's got these hexagon shapes. It's not enough. And you see this new minifigure here from this brand called Build X, which also has another type of minifigure, which clearly is different, but the paint design and print design is identical. You see there, this guy here. There he is behind here. Get rid of the Lego minifigure a minute. So there's one of the other new, well, potential JIE-STAR figures, but I actually think this was made by Xingbao, this one. Anyway, long story short, I'm going to be doing reviews on these Build X sets, so stay tuned for that. So let's get rid of this type and keep this one on the screen, because this one is, I believe, the new JIE-STAR minifigure. And there's a Lego one that's not military, it's Star Wars, which gives us everything that military would give us in space sets, but it's technically you could build a military set out of Lego Star Wars quite easily, and that's clearly a military torso. This Hoth Trooper here from Lego, let's get rid of him and get rid of the new JIE-STAR minifigure, Build X thing, and get the set back on the screen. So there it is, the JIE-STAR Chinook. Doesn't transport anything because it's difficult to get inside, needs heavy modification, but there it is. Now, the question is this good enough to join the fake Lego military Tan Squadron or Tan Legion? Let's take a look. The answer is yes. Yes, it is. So you're going to be part of our army, son? Well, you're copying me, man, so you're part of my army now. I'm in control of all of you. Oh my word. Like, comment, subscribe. What do you think about it? Do you like the new JIE-STAR minifigures? Do you like this set? How would you improve it? Leave me in the comments. Bye for now. Yes, we've got Oxford here, wearing a Creo hat because the crayons were killed off because they didn't look enough like Lego. And we've got this guy here, he just about made it. He's wearing a Blocktech hat because they killed Blocktech family figures because they weren't good enough to compete with Lego. Yeah, there we go. Stay tuned and look at my other videos for these Build X reviews as well. Oh crap, oh, it's moving on its own now.